Hey, what's up, guys? Demetrius Drevis here. First of all, I'd like to thank every one of you for taking the time out of your day. Acknowledge that time is your most valuable asset, and it's the one thing in life that you simply cannot get back in return. This could possibly change your life if you embrace it. The only thing I ask for you guys is to have an open mind about the things we're about to tell you tonight, because the most expensive thing we can have in this economy today is a closed-minded person. And I'm absolutely fired up, guys. Like, I'm super excited, and you're about to hear that a lot tonight. Going to my story, I'm Demetrius Dreves again, 19 years old, live in Trenton, Michigan, graduated high school here into the class of 2012, and currently going to Henry Ford Community College and working a part-time job at McDonald's right now. It's not something I'm really happy with, but it gives me some sort of income that I can have, and that's pretty big for me. Like, even though it's not a lot, but it's still something. And I'm currently paying student loan debt out of my own pocket. But you guys know the story of student loans, okay? I don't have to explain that right now. But like, it's kind of funny looking back at a certain graduation that I went to in June that gave me an opportunity to potentially change my life. Okay, so the graduation party I went to, his name is Nate Donovan, currently killing it right now, and God bless his soul. Thank God that I was able to meet this kid back in early high school days. And like, when I went to the graduation party, I kind of saw him hold an orange can just like this in his hand, and I was kind of intrigued by it. Okay, at first I thought it was a soda, so I walked up to him, asking him like, "Hey, do you have another one of these? Like, what is it, man?" Like, but unfortunately, didn't really explain a whole lot to me. But he did tell me like, "Dude, you should come over to my house later this week and try the drink with a few buddies of mine and kind of learn how you can make some money doing this." And like, once he said money, like, my eyes popped open, because again, I was open minded about making more money, because working 50, 80 bucks a week at McDonald's is not cutting it at all. Can barely afford gas money, let alone student loan debt. So like, the question is, why are we all here? Okay, we as young people are in a desperate need for change, guys. If you look at where the economy is, it's not fun to look at. It's not where we want to be at, but especially for college students just like us. The fact is that student loan debt has recently passed $1 trillion, which is higher than the credit card debt, and it's absolutely insane, guys. Okay, on top of that, 53.6% of college graduate students are either underemployed or unemployed after college. That is ridiculous, considering that the average college tuition is about $50 to $100,000. That's only for 4 years, guys. Think about the master's degrees and all that. It's a lot more than $100,000, obviously. And the value of the college degree is on decline right now. Okay, back in the 1980s, the college degree set you apart from everyone else. Meanwhile, now it doesn't set you apart as much as it did back then. So what does this all mean? Okay, it's pretty safe to say that it's time for change, guys. Okay, what is the change that we're looking for? Okay, it's the YPR, Young People Revolution, people helping people. This is our way out. Okay, it's something that it's a way for us to work together as a team and as a family to gain financial freedom. Okay, thousands of people are currently doing this right now and making things work. Okay, if they can do it, why not? Why can't you guys? Okay, ask yourself this. Imagine, what would you do if money was not an issue anymore? Okay, that would be huge. Okay, I would have plenty of options to myself and like to help other people out. Okay, success is not a secret, guys. It's all it takes is hard work towards your goals and dreams. Okay, we can make your dreams into a reality, because the reality is, if you can work hard at this for the next 2 to 5 years, you can potentially set yourself up financially for the rest of your life, guys. Okay, that is pretty huge. Okay, and also, guys, some of you might be thinking right now, "Oh, it sounds too good to be true." Okay, and that is absolutely okay, guys. And you're not the only ones. Almost all of us thought the same way you did, including myself. But if you really think about it and dig deep, if every opportunity out there is too good to be true, you're never really gonna find yourself a true opportunity. Okay, so the company that we're dealing with is called Vemma. The CEO, his name is BK Braco. He is an absolute genius, guys. Okay, has a wife, has 6 young kids. His parents passed away from heart disease and cancer. Okay, that motivated him and gave him a passion to help other people out physically and mentally, and also at the same time at the same time financially. So he created Vemma, okay, company based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, health and wellness company, which started about 9 years ago. Started with a 2 ounce liquid Vemma formula, which is the name of the company, which is a multivitamin. Vemma is actually an acronym that stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. Okay, it was promoted for adults in the older generation back then. But like the thing is, BK wanted to expand the company more. Okay, and he realized that if you want something different, you have to do something different. If you wanted some change in your life, you have to become the change in your life. So he wanted to expand the company, and he and a few years ago, he shifted the focus of the to us young people, guys. He shifted the whole and like he saw the struggle we had with student loan debt, but he also saw the passion that we had for something that we love doing, and that was huge right there. Okay, because that's what it takes to strive in this company. Okay, a lot of motivation and a lot of passion. Okay, it's just like everything out there. If you don't have passion for something, you're not going to really become successful doing it. Okay, so this is the first ever company to put 100% of their focus on the college market, which is just happens to be the most socially connected age of all time. Okay, think about it. We always use our cell phones, laptops, social media, including Twitter, Instagram, and not to mention Facebook, which started from a few young people. Okay. And like, how'd you hear about Facebook? You heard about it from a friend, I bet. Okay, think about how Facebook started. Mark Zuckerberg invited about 10 people to his dorm room while he was in college, and 8 of them said, "No, you're crazy. This is never gonna work. Okay, what are you thinking?" But they all left. But 2 of the 10 people that were there stayed there and saw the vision that he had, saw where Facebook was going, and all 3 of them were absolutely fired up, just like we are today, guys. So so what they did is they told a friend who told a friend who told a friend who told a friend, and now what do you know? Facebook is over 3 billion users and kind of like the third largest country in the world, guys. Okay, I guarantee they did not expect Facebook was going to be this huge, but they saw it was going to be huge, not this huge though. So so that's how pretty much how it got started here, from a dorm room out in Arizona, and a lot of people, they told a friend who told a friend who told a friend, just like Facebook, and now this company alone is pretty huge right now. Consider this Facebook in a can. Okay, and if you think about it, everyone has a budget for the beverages they consume on an everyday basis. Okay, 5 Hour Energy, Red Bull, Monster, and all that garbage that we do not need in our daily bodies. So how did Verve come out? Okay, so what BK did is take that idea of Red Bull and Monster, take all the artificial flavors, sweeteners, all the garbage that again we do not need in our bodies, and instead put the idea of the liquid 2 ounce formula inside to replace it. And voila, well, there you go, first ever healthy energy drink. Okay, so and like people don't spend money. Like, think about it. Like, you're not spending more money on this, but simply redistribute the money that you're already spending on unhealthy beverages and put it towards a healthy alternative instead. Okay, there's no better time than right now to step forward to do this, guys. Okay, because people are finally waking up to their overall health, guys. This is the first year that McDonald's has gone down in sales. Okay, and I should know because I work there. Okay, I hear it from the manager. I hear it from the owners and stuff. Okay, they're not happy with it. And it's funny to me because they're like telling us, okay, we have to step up our game. Okay, no, you don't have to step up your game. You have to step up the product of the food. Okay, but going back to this, things are getting huge, and we have great leaders who are looking forward to helping us and create more leaders, and that's pretty huge because the only way we can be successful in this is to help you find success in this. And how awesome of a concept is that? Instead of corporate America trying to trip over everyone to try and climb that corporate ladder that's almost impossible to climb up to, but like in this, if we can help you, we can all come up in that ladder. Okay, so there was this kid who is a senior at Michigan State University right now. He goes by the name of Luke Hessler. He's 21 years old now, and he was one of the first kids to start this in Michigan. Okay, his dad gave him the $500 to prove him that these things don't work, guys. Okay, which is obviously false because since a lot of people are making this work, but But in the beginning, he struggled like most of us. But he's had the vision, which is huge because you have to have the vision in this. Okay, so he had the vision of where this thing is headed, and now about 18 months later, he's making about $250,000 a year and fully paid and has a fully paid Mercedes by the company. But understand that results are not typical, and the way that he got to the point where he's at right now, he worked his absolute butt off. Okay, he found a system, a proven system, which is key right there, that's duplicatable to make this thing work for not only for him, but most importantly for us to make this work and not make the mistakes he did in the beginning, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, and think about it, $250,000 at such a young age and this economy. Okay, this is kind of like the second Great Depression, guys. It's absolutely brutal out there. Okay, so like with that, now the choice is yours. The ball is in your court. You have the decision to either make this happen or watch this happen, because there are three types of people in this world. People will make things happen, people will watch things happen, people say, what the heck just happened, guys? And I want all of us to start making this happen. Understand, though, that you miss 100% of the shots that you did not take. Okay, and also this is going to happen whether you like it or not. This is going to happen whether with or without you, whether without me. Like if I don't do anything and don't make this happen, it's still going to happen. We just simply cannot stop this. Okay, this company is going to make history, guys. In the next 24 to 36 months, Vemma is going to go from $220 million in sales to over $1 billion in sales. Okay, last in 2013 they were at 220 million. Okay, the year before that they were at 117 million dollars. Okay, that's about like that's that's almost $100 million increase from the previous years, which is absolutely huge. Again, okay, so again, in the next 24 to 36 months, over $1 billion. It's going to eventually get a lot further as time goes on, and it's going to get huge, just like Facebook did, as I said before. And like last but not least, guys, I want to leave off by saying, if not you, then who? Because if you don't do this and don't make this happen, guess what? I'm going to personally talk to all of your friends, guys, and make it work for them. Okay, so if not you, then who? If not now, then when? If you say no now, like what's gonna change your mind later in the future? And if you do change your mind about a year from now, yeah, it's gonna be a great opportunity in a year from now. But it's not. But the key is, it's not gonna be as great of an opportunity as like right now, as it is right now, guys. So if not you, then who? If not now, then when? If not this, then what? Because the fact is, what are you gonna do without this, guys? Because are you gonna go back to your miserable job working minimum wage? Okay, what do we have look forward to in the future? Work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, making an average income of about $40,000 a year. That's not something I want to look forward to, guys. Because the average retirement age for our generation is jumped up to 73 years old. That's absolutely ridiculous, because the average people die is about like what, 75, 76 years old for us. Okay, and I'm not looking forward to living my life after I retire for about 3 years and possibly pass away. Okay, hopefully I can live longer than that, but you kind of get the drift over here, guys. So with that, I encourage you to go back to the person who brought you here, and if you guys want to stay even further, we can answer some of your questions. We'll be happy to. And with that, guys, like you have the decision to make. We're absolutely fired up about this. And with that, have a great night. Take care and have a safe drive home. All right, see ya, guys.